1988, same story. I have asset, no cash. 1998, same story. Asset, no cash. 2008, same story. A lot of asset, a lot of debts, no cash. So the real problem is this. What is the real problem? The real problem is most business has asset and not cash. So I have a lot of feels on this, Why? Because a lot of my clients, some of my clients are facing this problem. They can tell you they have like stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of SMPs, of shops, of houses, of factories, of whatever, but they do not have enough cash. And that becomes a problem, a big problem. Why? Right at this moment, your factory can't sell. And right at this moment, the supercar, the Lambo you bought last month before MCO couldn't sell. That is painful, and you have to pay for it in another 2 months. The other thing is that whatever houses that you bought or whatever big land that you have, you can't sell unless it is sold at a huge discount. So most businesses has asset, but a lot of us have no money. And to tell you the truth, this sad story of businesses running out of cash has been repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated, crisis after crisis. 1988, same story. I have asset, no cash. 1998, same story. Asset, no cash. 2008, same story. A lot of asset, a lot of debts, no cash. Today, it is the same story. A lot of asset, a lot of things to sell, but no cash. So we must walk ourselves out of this problem, right? We must build a cash flow. But if you do not have time to build now, I'm going to share with you how you're going to build it right now. At this moment, there is still time. You can work your way out of this problem, all right? How could I raise enough money to pull my company from where it is now to safety? That is what I'm going to tell you. 8 simple steps. Let's go. So the first 8 simple steps is to increase cash flow and reduce outflow. It sounds stupid, right? But it is the truth. It's that I already know that. I know you know that, but you're still in trouble. Why? Because you never practice it. Increase cash flow and reduce outflow. Increase inflow and reduce outflow. And I have to say hi to Mr. Go. Thank you for coming to the show every time, Mr. Go Ji Sing. Thank you for coming to the show. He is one guy that speaks my language. I don't know why we click, but we click. Mr. Go, thank you for coming in. I can see Swatwinder, thank you for coming in. Now, let's go back to the topic. How do you increase inflow and reduce outflow? That is my strategy. Number 1, cash sales. What you need to do now is to sell as much stocks as you can with a small discount. I'm not asking you to sell below your market, sell until you have to you have to lose a lot of money. No, I'm asking you if you can see that your stocks in your store needs to go out, or some older stocks that needs to go out with a steep discount. If you can break even at cost price, you want to do that. You want to get rid of your stocks and get your hands on cash. So if there's a cash sales, do it. Give discounts, get it out there and get it off, get it online, whatever that you can do. Just sell your stocks, get cash in. Number 2, the collection terms for your payments. Collection term of payments, this is people owing money to you. So take example that you are a supplier of, say, cement, or you are a supplier of food, or you are a supplier of whatever, furniture, whatever, to this place, this retail shop. You supply to them, they owe you, say, 200,000. And their payment terms is up next month, or their payment terms already up, or their payment terms is up 3 months later. You can tell them, you know what, Mr. Your payment term is up in 60 days, but I'm going to offer you a 5% discount if you pay up now. Offer a discount for early settlements. Think about it. I'm not asking you to do it for everybody and everybody, but think about it. Do it for good clients who has cash in hand. and they want to enjoy some early discounts, some settlements, right? So collection of terms payment, go ahead, offer your clients some small cash discount to get your money in fast earlier. Take those SME loans. I have a lot of clients who told me, you know, the SME loan, a lot of red tape this and that and this and that. My question for you is what? You hire your accountant for what? Let's suppose your accountant to do that work. Pay them extra and ask them to do that work. If the SME loans by the governments or by the banks, it is still available, why not take it? I hear some of you saying, no more already finish. But I saw the newspaper says there's still 20% that is available. Why not take it? Take the SME loan. The rate is not high. Take it. If you need it, you need it. Alright? Don't be bogged down by what? Cash is king. Cash is king. Bosku cakap punya, bukan saya cakap Cash is king. But you need to get the loan, Staffs. This is something new to me. I learned this and I think it is applicable. For people who have done businesses for a longer time, you can actually consider this. Takes the government staff salary support. That is a must. You must take the government staff salary support. Don't say don't need. You say no need, then when you need, don't have. Okay? 6 months. This is one thing I want to share with you. Share options. Offer share options to increase your cash options. What is share options? Some of your staff may have worked for you for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And they are very loyal staff. They have built the company from 0 up to 300 million, 400 million, whatever that is the size. But if you need money right now, and you know some of the staff do have the capability to pump into the business, why not offer a share option? Offer 10%, offer 5%, offer 3%, offer 7% for a share option, and to increase the cash flow of the company. It achieves two things. It achieves loyalty for your staff, and it achieves a short-term cash flow problem. So you can think of using those methods, okay, to increase that. Number three. This is the perfect timing to trim the fats. If you are hiring 100 staff, 200 staff, and you have always wanted to trim the fats, cut costs, now is the best excuse in the world to cut it. Now a lot of staff ask me, cannot cut, a lot of people ask me, cannot cut, you cut already, you go to JPJ, you go to this HR, government and all that, a lot of problem, we get sued. Of course. Talk nicely lah. It is time to trim fat for people you do not want. Don't trim the one that you want. Trim the one you do not want. Tell them, talk nicely. Tell them, I'm going to give you 1 month VSS, let you go. You're going to resign, but you can still drive Grab, right now. If not, you're going to take you will have to take the die with us, cut 50% off, something like that. Just talk to them nicely. I think there is always a way to actually improve this. Right, one of the things that you must do is to refinance company assets. Alright, if some of your factory is paid up, or some of your factory is 75% paid up, some of your assets is 80% paid up, if the banks are still willing to give you, I would say please refinance your company assets. I can tell you one thing, my shop loans with the banks are significantly reduced on interest rate because of the decrease of PLR. I was paying 4.5% last time. Now they're asking me to pay about 3.4 or 3.3%. So I got a reduction of say 2,000. So what you need to do is to see at all these assets that you have. Go back to the bank. Go back and offer them. Can I refinance this property to you? It is worth 5 million now. I only owe the banks about say 500,000. I'd like to refinance it for 3 million only. If you refinance 3 million and the property is worth 5 million, why not? It is a 60% discount to the bank. They are more than willing to give you the loan. Why? If you can't pay, they take back the 5 million property, they may make money, no risk to them. So what you need to do is actually to look through all these assets and try to go back, and talk to the banks. Alright? Talk to the banks.